My name is Destiny Palmer, and I'm from East Haven, Connecticut, and I am an educator, I am an artist, and I'm an advocate. I've been hearing a lot about the No Makeup series. I think it's really interesting. It's also really scary when you're like, wow, there are a whole bunch of women who are willing to take off their makeup and be photographed. But then seeing the end result of those sessions, they've kind of been really awesome. It's kind of like empowering. And you're like, I want to do that. I think I could do that. I want to do that. Next person. I don't know that I define beauty as always relating to just makeup. I define beauty as strength. And for me, I look at my role models, which are like my mom and my grandmother, and even both of my great grandmothers, who I think are very strong women, and I think that's beautiful. I think that the fact that they have had to been in situations where they're the single parent, and they've overcome that. Both of my great grandparents were sharecroppers. I think to overcome that and to mother 9 children on one side and 14 children on the other side, is beautiful to me. That type of strength, that type of resilience is beautiful. And I couldn't imagine either one of my great grandmothers wearing makeup. And my grandmother doesn't wear makeup. And my mom doesn't wear makeup. So I don't equate beauty to makeup at all. I equate it to like strength and experience and resilience. And I think that's really hard because for me at my age, I'm struggling to figure out that balance between is beauty putting on makeup and being really skinny and having a big butt at this point. Is that beautiful, or is working really hard, being educated, being independent, is that beautiful? And is there a balance, or does there need to be a balance? So I think I'm like in the middle, and I don't know how to I see how I define it, but I don't know if I have found a definition for myself yet. I think there are points where I feel like I need it. It's definitely like a clutch. Some parts of it can be really nice and really empowering. You feel really pretty, and then you realize that you're relying so much on it, and then you kind of feel not yourself. And that's the sucky feeling for a woman, especially a woman who, for me, wants to be really independent and all about herself. And then you realize you're like holding onto this one thing that you feel like makes you whole. And then I think about, at this point in my life, I think about what do I want to tell my daughters about wearing makeup, and then I think about what my mom and my grandmother told me about makeup and how much they weren't in support of wearing it for a long time, and kind of like a rebel, wore it anyway. But I want my daughters and grandchildren and whatnot to love themselves for who they are and not feel like they are pressured into all of these societal kind of expectations of what beauty is, especially as a Black woman. I want them to really embrace who they are and embrace their history that they come from. That's what makeup means to me.